Greetings to all. I hope you and yours are doing well today, wherever you might be listening to this from. Now, the topic for today is what it means to be an old soul, a Taurus, Starseed, Sunstar, Indigo child, and all those terms that are used in today's world of spirituality and interconnectedness. Now, I'm in my late 20s, and I have always been someone that has been described as having an old soul. And growing up myself, I always had like a deja vu about like certain persons, places, things, and you always feel like a certain connection to other people around you. And I guess those who are in this path of being an indigo child or an old soul are often tasked in this spiritual warfare that we're involved in this lifetime to try to bring light and balance to this world where it's currently being attacked by the agents of chaos. And that does happen because I guess as an old soul, or if you have like a certain kind of energy about you, then there are those out there that will try to how do you describe it? I guess the spiritual warfare aspect of it, where I guess you're in the spotlight in a way. So I guess you're targeted with bad habits. You're targeted in the school system, the work system, and wherever else your presence is, because there are certain beings that are afraid of your light and your presence. So they will make it an effort to derail you and to derail the mission that your spirit was sent here to do. And I guess this feeling also creates a lot of negative thoughts or loneliness in an individual, because you see the world for what it is and you try to go out there and try to understand things, and nobody around you understands. So I guess that's the burden of being a star seed, or being an old soul, or indigo child, or all of the other words that they have. Now we're headed into the 2020 world now, and if you look at the occult numerology for 2020, it comes up to 4, and 2020 vision, those who wear glasses are called 4 eyes. So that's all relative. So we'll all be 4 eyes in 2020, because I believe that will be the real 2012 in a way. Now, a lot of people mistake 2012 as being like a catastrophic event, but 2012 is described as a society where everyone is like connected with each other in ways that they have never been before. Now, you look at internet and social media, and a lot of that can be true, where you can talk to and reach people on other sides of the world in a matter of seconds. Now, I would say that's like amazing human progress. So, and between 2012 and 2020 in the Gregorian calendar, it's 8 years. So in that occult numerology, the number 8 is a cycle of completion. And if you turn it sideways, it's the infinity sign. So 2020, year 4, 4 eyes, 2020 vision. So I believe once we head into the post-2020 world, our roles as Starseeds, Sunstars, Seastars, what do you have, Indigo children, old souls, our roles will be more relevant than ever, because all the souls that are coming back in right now into Earth are of that lineage, because there's a cycle of light and darkness, and I guess darkness has its time to triumph and rule. Then the light bringers they come back to restore that balance and to create justice in the world. So I believe once I guess we'll start seeing the signs of that this year, because 2019 is year 12, or you could simplify that to 3. So I guess and then you have 12 strands of DNA, 12 seasons, 12 planets, 12 grades. So this year, year 12, 2019, is also a very special year, because a lot of the events that will fall in place will culminate for 2020. So being an old soul and I guess a starseed, Sunstar, whatever you want to call it, it comes with its own burden in this life, in this earth, and the spiritual warfare you get put through from a child up until you're an adult, and all the challenges that life brings you. And my message to all those people that affiliate themselves as such with these identities is to never lose hope, because what is written cannot be stopping. And you have I guess evil tries to plot as much as it can, but at the end the good is always destined to win, no matter what challenges you're going through. And I guess the examples that I can give you is if you watch the third Matrix movie, at the end, the only way Neo is able to defeat Smith and make peace between the machines and the humans is to allow Smith to infuse his physical vessel. Now, a lot of people were confused about that aspect, but see, there's that aspect of singularity and love, and combining light and darkness. So Neo had that power of love and light that Smith could not understand. So when he injected himself into Neo, Neo was able to take a part of him and infuse it with himself, thus creating that balance between order out of chaos, because one cannot exist without the other. And he was plugged into the mainframe. He was, I guess he created that singularity between light and darkness, and between the human and the machine, where he was plugged in, and that was able to bring peace to the world. So, and that's what I tell people, to these, I guess the spiritual community, or if you affiliate yourself with these terminologies, is to, if you're in a situation where you feel antagonized, then the best solution for you is to remain patient, because everything will always work in your favor. And it's always best to work things out patiently, and I guess with the utmost diligence. Because if you have that in the back of your mind that, okay, whatever beings are behind me, they will make sure that whatever I'm destined to do in this lifetime, it will happen. So I can't let fear, doubt, and suspicion consume me, because doubt and suspicion is a cancer for which there is no cure. And once these beings get you into that mode, then you deviate away from what you're supposed to be doing. So I would say, just if you keep your heart, if your heart is the most important thing, because that's the most component right now that's under attack right now in this world, where everybody's desensitized to each other in terms of relationships and all these other aspects that are going on in the world. So protect your hearts, and always know in the back of your mind with utmost certainty that good is always destined to win. So you be good to yourself and be good to other people, because none of us are guaranteed that we're going to wake up tomorrow. So if we are affiliating ourselves as Seastars, Sunstars, Indigo children, then I would say just be happy, because we have the light behind us. Good is always destined to win, and you cannot let any doubts and suspicions consume you. And you figure out what you're good at, and you help the world. You try to help those around you. You help yourself, and just see where your gifts and talents of you being an old soul or a starseed, where they take you, right? So if we're going to make this world a better place, then we have to do it together, and that's the only way. So you must be willing to work with one another, to consult with one another, and try to make this place a better place for everybody, regardless of whatever race, religion, or background he or she or they affiliate with. So I would say this is my first video on this subject. I have other videos on my channel, but I have seen a lot of different subjects and videos on YouTube about the whole old soul and starseed, Sunstar, and all that stuff. But I would say, and a lot of those people go through their own spiritual issues, so I would say just know with that certainty, if that's who you really are, and that's where your soul really comes from, then be certain that good is always destined to win, and don't let any calamities or difficulties of this life overtake you, because at the end everything falls in place as it should. And I guess just try to leave a better world behind and contribute your skills and talents and your love to those who need it and to those who can benefit from it. And I guess that's what it means to keep my video short and to the point, and not ramble on too long about what it means to be a Taurus, old souls, a Sunstar, indigo child, and all that stuff. Just keep that spontaneous, childlike heart inside of you, because the innocence of when we were children and that innocence that was within our hearts is what will save us in the end. You remember that movie Knowing with Nicolas Cage at the end, and the only people that were allowed to get on that ship to avoid the catastrophe that was about to approach the earth were the kids, because their hearts had not been corrupted by this world. And a lot of people say that about me, like, hey Sal, you need to grow up, you're still a kid. And I'm like, you know what, maybe that might work out in my favor in the end. So I would say just keep your hearts and your minds innocent about yourself and about each other, and avoid the dirt and the darkness that this world tries to perpetuate on us and has us do that against each other. Because you realize, you go to your local train station and you see people of all backgrounds and religions and whatever have you. They're all there. They're all trying to get to work. They all have bills to pay. They all have aspirations. They all have hopes and dreams. And everybody's the same at the end. And we're going to leave this world the same way we came in, with nothing. The only thing we are going to take with us is the goodness that you did for yourself, for others, the people in your life, your loved ones, your friends, and whoever else you were meant to help in this life. Because that's all that there is our love for our Creator, whatever Creator you believe in. And I guess that love for humanity, to make this world a better place, and to, I guess, even teach the negative ones, even the negative ones that are conducting spiritual warfare against you. Even some of them can be turned around if you stay patient and continue teaching them through your own character and your own love. Because the power of love is what will save us all in the end. Because everything is in the heart. That's where it begins. That's the most thing that's under attack right now, and that's what we must protect the most, is our love for each other. Love thyself, know thyself, and love each other, and have that capacity and understanding to, when you're walking down the street, have that capacity to say hello to somebody. You might change their whole day if you do that, because right now everybody sees each other as a threat and everybody's afraid to look at one another. So that's not the kind of world that we want to create for the future generations that will inhabit this world in the post-2020 world. So I would say, my friends, just do what you can, and don't let the doubts, suspicions, and trials and tribulations of this world and the imperfection of mankind try to get you down in any way, because it gets back down to my subject that good is always destined to win. So, and we will. So I would say just do what you think is best for you, and whatever situation that you're involved in. So listen to the heart, honor the heart, and honor the hearts of each individuals that are in this world and around you. If you do that, and then I think that we can make this world a beautiful place to live for everybody. And I guess that's it. So Taurus, Starseed, Sunstar. I guess I could get more deeper into it, but I just wanted to make a shorter, the gist of it, the whole thing. Just be good to yourself and be good to other people. And don't let the spiritual warfare of this lifetime get you down in any way, because those who are of the light and those who are really from that, who they claim to be, they will be all right, because we have many people that love us, that watch over us, and they won't let anything happen to us. So just be happy, enjoy the gift of life that we have, and be thankful for all the things that you have been given, especially living in a country like America. And just I guess just try to pass that thankfulness through your actions for others, because in a snap we can lose everything. So I guess just yeah, I guess that's it. So I thank you again for watching my video, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you have any like topics you want me to talk about, just send me an email in the description below, and I would love to engage with you and learn from you as well in my spiritual journey. So God bless all of you and your families, and thank you again, and you all have a good one.